One thing about the Golf R is that it has a side skirt kit, but for most circumstances it disappears. It's gloss black and it's really hard to notice. Why not try a white pinstripe? Hello folks, welcome to Netcruzer Cars. All right, I finally got my order in for VinylMOD. Let's add some vinyls to the Golf R, style it up a bit. I think I'm going to start overlaying these little R badges, because on the back where it's white on chrome, it's hard to see the R, so I'm going to make that R black. I also got some additional stuff for little side skirts and some other ideas that I have to do, but the car's fairly dirty right now. I'm kind of curious on what those R overlays are going to look like if I change them from chrome to black. I'm afraid that one's going to totally disappear. So I'm going to do the back one first for sure, see if I like it, and then maybe consider doing this front one. Committing to it. Burnish it down and I'll show you how it looks like from afar in a minute. Alrighty, I like it, but with having that little sill plate thing, I think it was pretty good. It's just a little more noticeable that there's an R there versus the chrome kind of disappears. Let's try it on the front. Disregard the bugs because I live in the country and it's bug massacre, but that's how it is stock with the little chrome emblem. And now we'll try and put the black one on. It's gonna make that R disappear. I actually did request this in white, but I didn't get it in white. So we'll put the R in black and see if I like it. All right, here's the peel. I think I got it on fairly straight, but the it's not entirely perfect. This cut on that angle is a little bit off versus, whatever. It's close, it's good, but now it's very subtle that it's an R. It's almost disappeared. Do you like it? I'm not sure how I feel about that front one. I think it would look really cool in white. All right, I really don't like it. I didn't like how it disappeared, so I'm peeling it off. I was trying to save it. It's not savable. It stretches. Once you try and start peeling it, it stretches because it's just vinyl, right? So off it comes. If you were going to change all of it, maybe it makes sense, but for now I like it chrome on the front. But overall I like that dark R on the back, but not so much on the front. I'm going to put some other stickers on and I'll show you what those look like. I also got what I'm going to refer to as the OCD Be Gone kit, which is these little black dots, black matte dots, and that's to fix this problem which has been on most Volkswagens for a long time, which is that if you have OCD, when you want to use your volume knob, you always try and put it back where that's upright, and then you use your radio controls on the wheel mostly, because that doesn't affect this, because you always want that sticking up. So the best way to fix that is to make it look like this one and cover it up. Nice. Okay, it's on there and I've got it fairly centered. It looks pretty good, except for you are going to want to put it on this side too, because there is a sheen difference. That's a darker black than that one. So put the sticker on that one too, and then they'll look even. Now with both vinyls over the radio buttons, they both look the same, and unless you knew, you wouldn't know that I've modified that. OCD Be Gone. Now I have no idea what way that arrow's facing, and I don't care anymore because you can't see it. I don't think that that's terribly ugly, but I did get a sticker to replace that, so let's put that on and see what that looks like. Oh, they made this one different. It doesn't have the transfer paper over top of it, so I'm going to have to carefully peel it off, and then you're going to get fingerprints under the adhesive and then put it on, unless I put a transfer sticker on personally. But I guess they didn't want to do that because it's vinyl on vinyl. It's a double layer. I'll probably just peel it off and try and stick it on. Oh, yikes. What a pain in the butt that was without the transfer paper. So I tried to use these little pieces to kind of tack each corner and then get it aligned. It took me a couple tries. In the end, I had to kind of peel it back and readjust and peel it back, readjust. I got it pretty good. I'm okay with my installation, but I'm not so okay with kind of the quality of this piece, because look it's so thin vinyl that you can see what was underneath it through it. So that's annoying. The other thing is that the vinyl on vinyl here, it catches lint and debris and stuff. So it's gonna look nasty quick. It already looks nasty. I can't even get that clean. So it's probably not gonna stay on there for very long. I'm gonna try and live with it for a little bit and see if that indentation stuff comes out or not. From afar, it looks nice, but up close, I always see those indentations there. It's a little distracting. But it looks great on video. I do like that look, but in person, that's what I see. Last thing to try in the interior is this start-stop button ring. I just got a black one. It's going to add a little bit of contrast to that button. We'll see if it works out. When I was installing this piece, I was thinking, oh, it's not big enough. I was hoping it would be right on this ridge. When you're looking at it straight up and down, it's noticeable that maybe that side is a little bit, you know, I may not have got it perfectly centered. But when from your driving position, it's actually pretty cool that it's got that little ring around it. I think I'm going to leave it for a bit, see if I like it. Same as this up here. One thing about the Golf R is that it has a side skirt kit, but for most circumstances, it disappears. Factory on this car, but it's gloss black, and it's really hard to notice. Why not try a white pinstripe? So my idea was, each of these little pieces of ground effect kit that's on here, there's a little lip, and I might try and add a white strip right along the flat part, and then it will become noticeable, because right now they disappear. It doesn't even look like the car has a ground effects kit on it. If I add a little white stripe, it's going to make the car look like it's lower without actually lowering it. So let's try that and see how that works. One thing about adding the vinyl stuff on, and this was for all of the vinyl that I added, the VinylMOD as well as the pinstriping, you want to use some alcohol, like isopropyl alcohol based stuff. I use this CarPro intensive oil and polish remover, which is IPA based, just to clean the surfaces so you get a really good stick. Otherwise your vinyl won't really stick to dirt or to oil. So you just want to get all the oils off first. So I used maybe half the roll, and now you can actually see the ground effects. Trim. I also added a little bit of bling on the front, the inner T around those cooling vents. Just a little something, because when it was just the bottom, it just looked kind of weird when it was only that bottom one being done. But now you add that with it, and it just looks like it's meant to be. Went all the way around. I put an extra little bit of work into the back. So it actually has a diffuser kit, but normally you can't see them. Black on black under the shadows. You normally can't see that there's diffuser on the car, and now you can. Awesome. That's exactly kind of the look I was going for. I'm gonna see if it's a little bit too garish in the future, but for now I think I really like it. Plus I'm getting tint this week. That'll be the next thing. I did leave the black R emblem on the rear hatch, which I like. And then we did those interior mods as well. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you know are in here, subscribe. If you want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching. Awesome. Loving it.